Investigative. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up everybody? Alright, so today we're going underneath the RX7 and see what kind of oil leaks and problems we got under here. Let's take a look, shall we? The first thing we'll notice is all the oil underneath on the tray. This goes to the oil cooler here. I already want to replace the lines, so I'll probably go ahead and do those because they're leaking there. Oil pan gasket definitely leaks. I also have a new fuel filter I'm going to put in, but these gasket, there's no gasket. It looks atrocious. Ugh. It looks a little old. Just a little bit old. You know, another thing this car has is a terrible exhaust leak, and I think that explains why. It's just chilling. Just loose. No big deal. Goes to the transmission to the motor. Yeah, you don't need to be tight. No, definitely not. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and pop off this under tray here so I can get a look at everything. Look at all the oil. Oh, the oil. Ew, look at all the oil. Okay, so right off the bat, first thing I notice is I need a new oil cooler because this thing is gross. Ew. Look how gross it is. Grody. Line is disgusting. Oh, definitely gonna replace the lines and the cooler. Definitely. Ew. Ball joints and tie rods for sure. Inner and outer tie rods. Same with this side, real funky over here. They look real gross. Some new steering rack bushings while I'm in here, because everything's real gross under here. Ew. So just wanted to show underneath the car, despite all the rust, the frame rails themselves are pretty clean. That one's a little banged up, but it's not rusting. It's banged up, but it's straight and not rusty. That was one of the reasons I didn't care too much about the rust on the outside. What do you think? Am I crazy for trading my Z for this? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not too... That ain't that bad. No, child, it ain't that bad. It's just a little oily. It's just a little oily, that's all. Ooh, child. Oh, child. Ooh, child. Oh. So things it needs: header gasket, and to be tightened, ball joints, inner and outer tie rods, steering rack bushings, fuel filter, which is back here, kind of hard to see, and a new line there. Oil cooler, definitely need the oil cooler and the new oil cooler lines because that thing is funky, and I think that's actually where most of the oil's coming from. And I'll probably eventually do an oil pan gasket as well.
Another little test I want to do, see if the wheel bearings or any of that nonsense has play in it. Okay, so I played with the wheel to see if there had any play in it. They're both good on either side, so I think the wheel bearings are fine. It does have some vibration when driving, which I noticed before. So that I'm going to do the tie rods and the ball joints. And obviously still going to get my new suspension because it definitely needs that. But so far, today's been a nice little investigative day. Investigative. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, to recap today. Definitely need an oil cooler and oil cooler lines because I think that's where most of the oil is coming from. It definitely needs an oil pan gasket as well, but the oil cooler and the lines are pretty beat. I'm going to do new ball joints, new tie rods, inner and outer. Still going to get the suspension. I have to order it still. Going to put the fuel filter in soon with the new, I'll do a new fuel line as well. I think I have some of that laying around that I can cut. But yeah, it's not too bad under there. Like I said, I knew it needed a lot, but it's mostly just oil leaks and new shit that needs to be replaced. But yeah, that's it. Investigative. Oh yeah.